one other approach. There's a module being worked on as a connector with Alfresco. I can't speak to how good it is or anything, but
good.
It's another thing to look at.
It's very good.
So that's the part where someone in the room knows the answer. Right. Maybe not. Yeah.
Is there a module you recommend for just generally nicing up the emails that Drupal sends, so like password reminders or any of the or actions emails, stuff like that, just for making those look nicer?
There is a hook mail alter, so it's possible. I don't know one off the top of my head, but it's definitely possible to do that.
Are you talking about nicing up in terms of making them like HTML mails, or?
It doesn't have to necessarily be HTML. Just, I mean, the big problem we're running into is it sends it from the server URL, the server email address. Is the big thing we're trying to change. Just generally nicing up the emails. I mean, I don't know if SMTP mail will do that. Or
Yeah, so
there's another module.
SMTP, if you're using an external SMTP server, then you can set the specific from address with SMTP module. There's also one called return path, which will set the from mail. But it's also kind of a server configuration thing, like at the PHP level, as to what the from mail will look like. So there's a couple different levels that you can deal with that.
I was going to say, Ali Mika wrote the My Mail module, which basically you can give all of your emails a theme, and it will basically wrap the contents of your emails in like an HTML theme to make it match your site's branding. My Mail.
I just wanted to take one other module, not for this one, for the last one, is Swishy.
Yeah.
Swishy, which lets you search through your attachments if they're in PDF or Word or Excel format, text format. So that's another, if you're having a file, like you have a lot of files.
Yes?
I've been wanting to interface the Drupal more with Flash games more quickly, and I want to get scores out of games into profiles and out of profiles and back into games, things of that sort. Any glimmer of hope?
Yes.
So the question was, like sending it from Flash to Drupal and doing something with it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if there are any modules or approaches, I mean, maybe along the lines of services or something that would help to at least develop an API for that communication route. I'm not sure.
AMPF module.
Yeah.
I know that. What's it called? AMPF.
And PHP.
Yeah, it's a combination of AMP PHP. AMP PHP is actually just a service that attaches to services module, and it actually allows you to do node load and node save and user load. You can log in and do all of this stuff directly from Flash and ActionScript. It's a piece of cake to expose new services, like literally just like expose, these are the functions that I want to call, these are the arguments. And you can easily make a function such as like save high score, and then just connect to Drupal directly and say save high score, and it will connect directly from ActionScript to Drupal services.
And that's all done through the services module at this point.
Yes, services and AMP PHP.
Cool. Because that used to be older than deal, so.
Yeah, you can use services and XML or DC, and you don't even need AMP PHP. But AMP PHP is like if you're using Flash and you're talking to Drupal, you should be using AMP PHP because it's wicked fast.
Thank you.
John?
What direction is video going? Is it going towards file field plus other things? I apologize if you covered that earlier.
I know there's a lot of work going on in media for Drupal 7 in particular. Alex, do you have anything to say about that?
There's a session tomorrow night.
Okay.
There's a whole session on it. So there's a lot of stuff with files and with media.
Do you know what time that is?
5 o'clock, I think, tomorrow.
So 5 o'clock tomorrow. Do you want to find out more about that?
And there's a media sprint, file/media sprint on Monday. So you can also find out there.
That's perfect, thank you.
What's the current state of things for wiki-like behavior? Not only wiki markup for users, but also being able to difference changes in a given page or a given node over time.
There is, you can basically do that by having a content type which people can edit and using a combination of revisions always on. There's also the diff module, which you can, I think that's made that, and you can take any two revisions and look at the differences between them, and it'll highlight exactly what's changed over them for you. I think also, although I don't know the name for it, there's a wiki input filter that's been written.
Wiki tools.
Do you know that?
Wiki
Yeah,
tools.
There's a module called Wiki Tools, right?
Yeah.
And which provides a couple of different wiki-like features in addition to the diff and also so using different input formats, you can get the wiki text entering, or you can use Markdown module because Markdown is more fun than Wiki.
Right. If you want to take it one step further, also the revision moderation module, I believe, which will allow you to have to approve revisions before they go live. So allow anyone to edit, but still have some approval.
There's also a free linking module.
What's that?
There's also a free linking module.
No.
Yeah, there's a wiki install profile that even if you don't use the install profile, at least it links over to a bunch of modules that as a team can provide that kind of feature.
Isn't there also a wiki group on group site Drupal at work?
I think so.
I think there is. That might be a great place to look and see what people are doing with that.
One of the chapters in using Drupal also has a recipe for that.
I think we're out of time. So. Yes, review the chumps win.